Welcome to our fourth video assignment. We will review some of our notes that we've learned in music class, and also we do our Mad Minutes at home. You have 2 of them for homework due on Friday, and we will have our Mad Minute quiz over our 5 notes on Friday. We have D, E, G on the second line, A on the second space, and B on the third line. Now today we're going to review some of our fingering just to make sure we have it well underway for the songs we have this week. So I'm going to ask for some help from a good friend. You look pretty good. She is showing us B. B is our pincher note. And then we have, next one, we'll have A. A right there is our 2 fingers. So, doing a good job. Excellent. The next one we have with our left hand is G. And my helper over here is going to help me out shortly with our G. So, we are having some fun with these pictures that we have here. There's G. And you can always come back to this video to remind you that G is on the second line, and this is our fingering. Now the next few I have to do by myself because we have to add our right hand. So when we get to E on the first line, just a reminder that we take these 2 fingers and we cover up our 2 holes. Now we learned in our note review video to keep our fingers on right above the holes so we can put them down right away. And then D covers up our 3rd finger hole, and that one can be tricky on getting our holes covered. So again, when you pick up your fingers, don't put them off, but put them right above the holes so you can bring them down again and make sure you cover the holes. Now D and E are a little bit harder to play just because you have so many holes to cover. If you get a fuzzy note, try your best and keep on going. Our first song that we're doing is Ho Ho Watane, which is number 20 in our yellow packet. You can always review any other song we do, but number 20 and number 22 is what you need to have finished for Friday for our music class. So to begin with, we have a half note, B. Now we also have some quarter notes, and it looks like we have a few D's, E's, and A's, along with G's in this song. So I'm going to go ahead and play this through so you can hear it, and then we'll play together. 1, 2, ready, play. Sometimes that second line is a little bit tougher to do, so sometimes when I play, I take this first measure and play G, G, E, and then I start again. G, G, E, E, D, D, A, and then I go and do the first measure, second measure, and then the third measure of music, and then I end up having the whole line done and ready to go. So if you ever have a trouble spot, just make sure you take it slow and little by little. So this song, let's try it again together, starting in B position. If you were with me, yay! If you weren't, you now realize we're moving on to the next song. You can always play this video again so you can get Ho Ho Watane and play with me. Also, feel free to write in the note names, and then you get it in your mind, your eyes see it, your fingerings are there, and then you get it into your brain a little bit easier. Now, number 22 is called Rondo, and it also has a section where you can write in, create your own B section. Now, if you choose to do that, that is a bonus. I'm not requiring you to do it. But if you do choose to, go ahead and use B's, A's, G's, E's, or D's. Any of the music, the notes that we have learned together. Now, in a rondo, we begin with B, once again, just like Ho-Ho Watane. And we have B with a half note, and then we have 2 quarter notes, which are worth 1 beat each. Then we have G, which is a half note, and E is a half note as well. So if I was counting this out, it would look like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So half notes are worth 2 beats, and quarter notes are worth 1 beat. And after the E, we would continue on to the G's, and we have A's, and then we have a B. Now that B is a half note with a dot on it. That dot makes it 3 beats. Okay, so that last measure has 3 beats, followed by a little squiggle, and that is a rest. And so you can breathe a little bit right there. In the second line, we start with B, and then we have 2 quarter notes A. We have G, B, A, G, E. And even though you can't see my recorder sometimes, I'm fingering the notes as I say them. So I get my fingerings in my mind as I look at the music. So that's one way you can read your music, is just say your note name, like B, A, G, E. And so I could go through the whole song playing just the fingering and then get my mouth into it. Let's try this together. Number 22 with our recorders. Starting on B, but keeping our fingers close by our holes so we're ready to go with our E at the bottom there. 1, 2, ready, play. Excellent. I will see you in music class with your yellow folder, your recorder, your completed Mad Minutes, and Ho-Ho Watane and Rondo ready to go. See you in music class.